Now, there are still plenty of steps before union members will actually vote on this tentative deal. First, the UAW's National Forward Council needs to decide exactly whether or not to send it down to the locals. Then, Union President Shawn Fain, he says he will hold a Facebook Live to review the details. That potentially happening on Sunday. Membership will also receive documents showing the changes online. And there will be regional meetings to walk through this tentative deal. And finally, locals would hold informational meetings, and then those who work at Ford facilities, they would vote. It's important to note in 2019, it took a little over a week to vote and ratify the contract once the UAW reached a tentative deal with General Motors, the last elongated strike that we saw here in the Toledo area. Let's talk history tonight a little bit as we have you, and we're laying out all of this historic agreement tonight. A look at some of the union's other pickets that have happened through the years. We'll talk through this for you right here, right now, and we start with that one in 2019. In fact, this UAW stand-up strike, now at 41 days, almost 42 days. The previous longest Toledo auto workers strike was against GM in 2019. But there was a tentative deal in 31 days' time, and it still took a little over a week to vote and to ratify the contract. In 1970, the UAW walked all GM workers for 67 days after a plant closure in Flint. Before that, a nationwide strike on GM lasted 113 days. That was back in 1945 and 1946. And the UAW sit-down strike started in Flint back in 1936, leading GM to recognize the union as representing all hourly workers.